In this video, I want to show us how to add items. Okay, the first thing to do is just to create category depending on the kind of business that you're onboarding. So that will determine the type of category you are going to create. So to create category, you just go to the menu. Once you click these three lines by the top right here, if you are using a mobile phone, but if it is a system, you will see the menu by the side. So you go to categories, then click on add category. Okay, so if you are onboarding a pharmacy, for a pharmacy, you can add let's say antibiotics as a category. Okay, then you can also add analgesic. You have what they call analgesic. Let me see. Okay, analgesic. You create category. Okay, now if you're onboarding, let's say a restaurant, you can create swallow as a category. Okay, then you can also create drinks. Let's say drinks. Okay, for a lounge now, you can have maybe soft drink, then you can have alcoholic drink, depending on the kind of business. Now let us go and start adding item. So you still go to the menu, click on all items, then you see add item, click on add item. Now I'll be showing us how to use these three: the standard item, the variable item, and the bundled item. Now for the standard item, that's what we'll use most. So let's say I want to add ampiclox 500 milligram. So you see ampiclox 500 milligram. Okay, what category is this? This is antibiotic per item. Now for BOs, I have different branches. Okay, this particular ampiclox that I enter, or ampiclox that I enter, which branch do I want it to appear? So you click on all branches, but of course before you get here, you will have added all the branches available. You click on this place. So by default, the system selects all the branches available. You understand? So if I don't want it to appear in all the branches, I will unselect this one. I will unselect it first, then I will now select the branch where I want this to be. So it means if I select this branch, this ampiclox now will only appear in this branch. So let me select the Jabi branch, then confirm. So I'll come down, put the cost price. Let's say the cost price is 3,000. Then if the business, if they have a fixed price, this is where you select the fixed price. Just leave it as fixed price, then put the fixed price here, selling price. Let's say the selling price is 3,500. Now for businesses that don't have, maybe they bargain with customers before they arrive at a particular price, so you select variable price for such a business. select variable price. That means you won't have to enter the price, but let's use fixed price for this particular one, so 35. Then this is where you track stock. Now, how many ampiclos do we have in store now? So here you enter the smallest unit sold in the store. Okay, if the smallest unit they sell is sachets, so you will have counted, okay, how many sachets do we have in the store? So you click on adjust stock. Then at what point do you want the system to alert you that, okay, your stock is low, you need to restock? Let's say once it is remaining 10 sachets, the system should alert us. Then how many sachets do we have now? Let's say we have 200 sachets, right? Then we'll come down here and create item. Okay, for those that want to be using barcode to sell, you will first of all have attached the barcode to the system. Then you click here and just use your barcode scanner to scan. But for this, we'll just create item. So that means I've created this item. That's how to use the standard item. Okay, now let me teach us how to do the variable item. So you come to add item, click on variable item, then click on get started. Now for variable items, this particular feature is used for products that have different variables, like different colors, different sizes. The same product, like for example Coca-Cola. Now Coca-Cola has 35 cl, they have I think 70 cl, maybe 100 cl. Okay, you can use a variable item to enter that. Or you have a shirt, a Polo by Ralph shirt. Okay, the shirt, you have the white color, the blue color, and the red color. You can use variable items to enter them. So let us create item. Let us create for a Coca-Cola. So you put the name of the product, Coca-Cola. Let me just use Coca-Cola. Right? So what category? Drinks. Then okay, which branch? This particular Coca-Cola now, which brand do you want it to be? Okay, let me select the Kubwa branch. Okay, Kubwa branch. So it means this product will only appear on the Kubwa branch. It won't appear in any other branch. Okay, so we'll track stock too. So let us add the variant. Click on add variant. Okay, you still type the Coca-Cola. That's the item name, Coca-Cola. Then option 1, we have 35 cl. Option 2, we have 50 cl. Option 3, we have 70 cl. Okay, so if you have as many variants as possible, the same thing you use for color, right? So you just click on next. So these are the variants that you've entered. Then you click on create variant. So we have created the variant. Then what is the cost price of this cost price of 35 cl? Let's say 35 cl costs 450 naira. Then the pricing type, let's make it fixed price. So the selling price is 500. So update. Then we'll do the same for 50 cl. What the cost price for the 50 cl? Let's say 700. And let's use fixed price. Let's say 800 is selling price. Then you update the variance. Then the 70 cl. What's the cost price? Let's say 850. And the selling price, let's say 900. Okay, update. Okay, you can see. Then let us track the stock. Okay, so how many 50 cl do we have? So we'll track stock for those ones. Okay, how many 50 cl? Okay, create some variance. Okay, so let us track the stock. So how many 50 cl do we have? Click on adjust stock. Okay, when do you want the system to alert you that you have a low stock? Let's put 10 once it is 10. So how many do we have in stock now? Let's say we have 150 pieces. Updates. So you will do the same thing for all of them. Adjust stock. 10, 150. Okay, adjust stock. 10. Let's say we have 200 of this. So you can see we have 500 Coca-Cola in stock, and this 500 contains 35 cl, 50 cl, and 70 cl. So you can see. Okay, now let's now go to the bundle. Okay, now let's say this Coca-Cola now, the one we just entered, are the pieces. Okay, the BO also sell in crates. Let's assume the BO sell in pieces, and at the same time the BO also sell crate of the Coca-Cola. So we'll come here to create the crate of Coca-Cola. You come here, click the bundle, then get started. Okay, what's the item name? Let's say crate of Coca-Cola. And drink is the category. So what branch we have? This is available in Kubwa branch. Then we'll confirm. So which item makes up this crate of Coca-Cola? You put Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola seeds here. So we are creating crates for different Coca-Cola. Let's create for 35 cl first. So how many makes up a crate? Let's say 30 pieces makes up a crate. So the system has calculated the cost price for us. Then you can now put the what they call the selling price. Let's say the selling price is let's say 14,000. create item. So okay, this is crate of Coca-Cola 35cl. So let me edit it so that I will differentiate. This is 35cl. Crate of Coca-Cola 35cl. So let me do crate of Coca-Cola for 50cl. Category drink. So Kubwa branch. Coca-Cola 50cl. Okay, how many makes up a crate? Let's say the same 30. So this is the cost price, and let's put the selling price as 22,000. Then create item. So that's all. That's how to create item. That's how to add item. So you can use this method for any type of business that you are onboarding. Thank you.